Randy, Rainbow came out with another new song about Ted and Lindsay. Some Western carousel or Annie Get Your Gun, or I don't know the song. But it's the repeating thing is going about as low as you can go. I think my goal the next time the plants are elsewhere from that spot is I'm going to try to pull all that insulation out of the air conditioner and maybe take that shelving unit down that's in front of it. But I won't do it when there's the plants. I'm in no hurry, but I think the idea is it'll be easier. For you. What's the date today? April. I'll just say 5th, 2021. Hey, FX Technol. It goes fine. FX Technol. Thank you for the money transfer. I'm good. Thank you. Have you made any headway in the idea of the Creative Suite thing? Finding the link or file you need? I might also be able to ask my friend in Germany who's done it for me before, but I'd like to get it sort of sooner than later so I can just make sure it works before I get stuck in Minnesota. Oh, good news. What good news is that? Oh, cool. I think I'm almost positive that would be fine. Can I put them on 2 different laptops? And is this discs you'd send, or are these? Are these the discs? Or is this downloadable? Because back in those days, they were the discs. I mean, I think I even have discs of mine, but I completely forgot about. See, the thing is, God, I don't even remember how it works. Seems to me that I did have Adobe Creative Suite that I paid for at one point in my life. But just because they were uploaded to a computer that I don't even have anymore, I don't know whether I can plug them in somewhere else. And what you have to do is call Adobe or something and tell them to remove it from the computer that you don't have. So if there is a way to do it via downloading the disk and then typing in that code. Am I making any sense? Well, let me try it. Let me see if I can find them. You're gone. You're off? Okay, see you tonight. actually, I don't think one of these things even has a place to put a disc. So I remembered that as I was. This one does, but the other one I think doesn't have a disc hole. So if you could figure out how to send me or upload the files I need to install it, and then email me the number and maybe walk me through it, I can see if it works. Generally, I do like saving things. It's just, I know that I have to remember to save them, save something I make in CS6, so it opens in CS2. And sometimes I forget to do that. Allegedly versions. Yeah, the older, I tend to use 6 buttons on my on each of my Illustrator and my other thing. If the allegedly ones, it would be the one that would match what I've got, which is CS6, I think. So I don't CS6, so I don't have to do that. But most of the time, I end up being able to use lesser numbers because I really don't do anything fancy with these things. So Fexinol, yesterday I did the waiter that pulls the tablecloth out from under the dishes in the movies. Let's try that. Again, if you can find an alleged source and we allegedly plug it in, and if it works, it's fine. The tablecloth drip. Well, I did that yesterday, except I did it both pulling it out and then putting it back in by taking out a 9 by 12 foot rug under my house half and putting in a new 8 by 10 foot rug, which involved not quite doing that trick, but it involved leaving my furniture on the rug. I moved furniture enough to cut some of the old rug out, a strip about 2 feet wide or 3 feet wide, and then I moved in the new rug and rolled up and shoved it against the wall and then unrolled it a little bit to put the furniture back in that section. And then I rinsed and repeated. But it was the last hernia thing where I was lifting up an Empire dresser that was holding a bunch of other shit. I took the drawers out of the dresser so I wouldn't hurt myself too much. But it really, the new rug is really quite lovely. The other rug I had for 35 years, and it was, how old was it when I got it? It's from the 20s probably, or 30s. And so it was worn down pretty much to the nubs. And this new rug probably was, that might be 10 years old, I don't know. But it's nice. It's a wool rug. I don't think it's hand knotted, but it's pretty nice, and it's, you know, like that rather than like this. And there's another rug that was being thrown out as well. It was much bigger, but I don't have room for that anywhere in my house. So I hope someone will use it. It was pulled inside, so it's in the recycle room right now rather than being on the street, where dogs would pee on it and people would drive over it and stuff. So anyway, I have these two almost identical older laptops, and I think if I can have one here where it will replace at some point this thing that I'm using, even though this one is working perfectly fine now, I just have to plug in the Wacom thing after it turns on. And then the other one will probably go to Minneapolis and stay there so I can do work while I'm home there. Whether that's going to be my home for the rest of my life or whether we'll sell it. But I'll leave one in Minneapolis anyway, so I can spend some time there. Oh, you're here. You're here. I'm sorry. You see, you're moving your things around.
Waving my limbs around.
No, your forelegs are moving around.
That's all right.
So let me just turn down the volume here if I can figure out how.
My new wrist brace thing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your right hand.
Yeah, carpal tunnel. It's a bitch.
God. You know,
it's actually not even been that bad lately, so I've just been wearing this while I sleep.
I would think I would have that in spades by now, but I guess I don't do. I do too many different kinds of arm movement, I guess, depending on whether I'm drawing or painting or what else do I do with my right hand. We don't have to go there, but I don't sit at a desk and I'm typing all day.
What do you mean, Pierre? I can't possibly imagine what you alluded to.
Of course you can't, but so anyway, I think that I'm lucky that way. But anyway, so I think you and Melissa ought to figure out how to meet face to face, or maybe even see if there's other local. Do you know any other Ohioans or Michiganders that are pen people?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
There,
I know other local people that are into some of my other hobbies, but not fountain pens.
well, I wonder whether when is the next show that you would easily get to? The Triangle Pen Show? Is there an Ohio pen show somewhere?
Yeah, there's the big Ohio pen show.
No.
And it was supposed to be in like November. Let me look it up here.
Is that also called the Triangle Pen Show, or is that a different one?
Oh, I don't know.
Because there's one that's in November. That must be the Ohio one. But
this one is literally called the Ohio Pen Show.
Okay. The Triangle one is somewhere else, southern, I guess.
Well, damn it.
What does it say?
It still has the stuff on the webpage for the one that was canceled last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like October 31st, November 1st.
Mm-hmm. Are you on the Facebook fountain pen group?
No, I am not. I don't use Facebook anymore. I have one, but
okay.
I very rarely go on there. The only thing I use Facebook for is the little messenger thing.
Okay.
For sending messages to people. I mean, that doesn't mean I can't go on there and use it again if I want. I have one.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's Ohio Pen Show, but
well, I'm hoping that they have it again this year, even if you have to wear masks and everything. But I was so bummed out too, because last year, like, I really had my heart set on going to that early on in the year.
Yeah.
And then the COVID thing happened, and it was like the one thing I wanted to do the whole year was just not going to happen now.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just see if I can. Ohio Pen Show. Well, it's 2021 now, right?
All year long. I just
so
checked.
November 11th through the 14th, it says attending, no. So, U.S. Pen Show schedule, Ohio Pen Show. There's some U.S. Fountain Pen Show schedule that someone has. So Philadelphia Pen Show canceled, LA Pen Show, Arkansas Pen Show was virtual. Long Island Pen Show canceled. Triangle Pen Show is not canceled. Commonwealth Pen Show is September 12th. That's the one that's going to be like a mile from my house here. How difficult would it be for you to get to Boston?
Probably pretty difficult.
Do you fly airplanes?
I probably still could,
Okay.
but it would wipe me out bad.
Okay. Then Ohio Pen Show, November 11th to 14th.
But I mean, like the Ohio Pen Show is like an hour away from where
Yeah,
I live.
no, it's
So it's totally realistic that I could go there and hang out all day.
yeah. Well, well, keep checking it. If there's an email you can send, find out if it's happening or not.
I would imagine it's like most things, they're just kind of waiting to see how things play out before they say yes or no this year, you know?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Because that's like my own brother has been holding these conventions for years and years and years. And it's like the one that he helps run didn't happen, and then it got pushed back, and then I still don't even know if it's going to be happening again or not, you know?
Mhm.
But anyways, your Adobe stuff,
Yeah.
yeah, if you would prefer a more modern version like a CS6, I'll just try to find you one of those first.
Yeah. Okay.
And if that doesn't work, I'll dig up that copy, the legitimate one I have,
Okay.
and put that on there.
Yeah. Well, try the CS6, and it seems to me that what I needed was links, and then
Well, the thing is, I can't just send you links because the places you go to download these, you use a type of downloading that's like,
yeah, I know,
encrypted, you know, so
I
no one
know
can
there
snoop
were-
on what you're doing.
there were hoops one had to jump through. What I
Yeah,
did, my
it's
friend
kind of an underground thing.
from Germany, what he did was there was a Share Me, or there was something where you in your house had access to my computer,
Yeah.
and you would just press all the buttons from there, and that way it was easy. And he and I were talking on Skype, I think, and he'd say, okay, now you have to restart your computer, or if there was something he couldn't do,
Right.
and or I'd have to re-invite him or re-log on to the sharing thing. So, but see if you can find one. I know that, he probably could find one for me too, but since you wanted that pan, figure here's a way where we can.
Well, that was
we
very
can-
nice of
we
you,
can
because that was
switch it
that was a way for me to have the pen
and help me.
and
Right.
help you at the same time. So it was a win-win for both of us.
So I guess, if we can do it on, both of these computers, at least both of the laptops I'll be happy with that. And, what else can I tell you? How's Canada doing? Is he still busy?
He's still super busy. I'm in the process of boxing up a bunch of pins to send to him
Oh, good.
because he sent some down to me. He sent me a couple of pins that had custom professional ground nibs on them, and I had never tried a pin that was professionally nib ground.
Yep.
So I got to check those out.
I
They were
imagine
pretty cool.
there are people that do it very well, and there's other people that don't do it well. And because he usually, from what you said, he really likes very, very fine nibs.
Well, that's what these were. One of them was a true needle point, like a 0.2 millimeter.
Okay.
And the other one was like an extra, extra, extra fine, like 0.25 millimeter.
We'll have to see what those lines are like.
They're pretty whisper hair thin. Yeah.
I need to get a one of those digital micrometers or something to see.
I just have a pair of those measuring calipers with the little digital readout on it, and I'll just make like a little crosshatch with the pen.
Yeah.
I'll put the calipers on it and just kind of look at it with a magnifying glass, and that's how I do it.
I think I have one of those here that I don't know if it was calibrated well because I didn't understand any of the numbers that were coming out of it. And I don't even know where I put it. I do have the Starrett tools that measure the thickness of a piece of paper. I've got a bunch of those, but that doesn't
micrometers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the other things are micrometers too. I think they just.
Well, calipers are the ones that slide open.
Yeah.
Micrometers are the ones that's like a C shape and it's got the little
like a vice
knob and the little thing that goes like this.
Yeah.
But a Starrett is like, that's really high end tool machinist grade type equipment.
No,
they're worth a lot of money.
I've got a few of those here somewhere.
Oh, I was going to show you this too.
Yeah.
The black jumbo Triumph I bought from you.
Okay.
I made it pretty. I shined it up.
You shined it up.
It looks really nice now.
Oh, here. Good.
I mean, it's a 9 out of 10 now. You see how glossy it is.
Yeah. Oh.
I know you're not into that sort of thing.
No. I like when they look pretty.
Yeah.
I just keeping anything pretty is not possible in my house. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm just suddenly crashing and burning here. I know it's not even 10 o'clock. It's not time for my afternoon nap. But I had a client that came by at 7 in the morning today.
Mm-hmm.
So I got up at 4 to be able to make room for them. But I'm just exhausted. I'm going to take a little, see if I can get to sleep again.
We'll have you a little siesta then.
I'll have a siesta before even siesta time starts. But
right.
see what you can do with that sharing thing. I don't know what that's called, but that was another thing where.
Well, I have a thing that's like a Dropbox. So if I need to send you files, I can put some crap on there maybe.
Yeah.
Or I have like a Google Drive thing that I could use also.
Okay.
So, I mean, I can send you files somehow if I have to.
Yeah. Well, I know that the way that the guy from Germany did it was he just signed up. We just talked, our computers talked to each other. Essentially, he was controlling my desktop from Germany.
I haven't used one of those types of things in years, but I'm sure finding something like that.
It was a free
thing. Some free trial or some
share me or do something, and that was 5 years ago. So I imagine
the one I used to use is called like PC Anywhere or something, and this was like 10-15 years ago. So
and you have a PC, right?
Well, this I'm using a Mac, but I
Oh,
have
you're
a
using
laptop that's it's a Windows computer over there.
okay. Well,
I have both.
the Mac is, might be the way to go, but okay. Well, thank you again, and I'm going to shut my little eyes here if I can figure out how to do that, and we'll catch you later.
Okie dokie. Well,
Bye.
have yourself a good one, Mr.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. See you later.
All
Bye.
right. Bye bye.